The Tin Drum, a novel by Günter Grass, chronicles the life of Oskar Matzerath, a boy with an extraordinary intellect who decides to stop growing at the age of 3 as a form of protest against the adult world. The story, set in Danzig, now Gdańsk, Poland, during the tumultuous period before, during, and after World War II, blends magical realism with historical and social commentary. Oskar narrates his own story from a mental institution, providing a fragmented and surreal account of his life. He describes how, on his 3rd birthday, he receives a tin drum that becomes his constant companion and a symbol of his refusal to conform. His drumming can shatter glass, which he uses to manipulate and disrupt the world around him. This act of rebellion is his way of coping with the absurdity and horrors of the adult world, including the rise of Nazism and the devastation of the war. Throughout the novel, Oskar encounters a series of bizarre and often grotesque characters and situations. His mother, Agnes, who is torn between her husband and her lover, succumbs to a tragic fate. His grandmother, Anna Kolyajczyk, provides a link to his family's complicated past. Oskar's adventures reveal the moral and ethical ambiguities of human behavior, exposing the weaknesses and hypocrisies of society. As the war ends, Oskar becomes involved with the post-war black market and the rebuilding of Germany. Despite his initial decision to remain a child, he eventually begins to grow again after the death of his mother and his own traumatic experiences. The novel concludes with Oskar reflecting on his life and the choices he has made, acknowledging both his complicity in and resistance to the events around him. The Tin Drum is a richly layered novel that explores themes of guilt, responsibility, and the search for identity in a world marked by chaos and destruction. Grass uses Oskar's unique perspective to challenge readers' understanding of history and morality, making the novel a powerful commentary on the human condition. Life lessons from The Tin Drum: the power of individual protest. Oskar's decision to stop growing symbolizes a powerful personal protest against the world's injustices and absurdities. This teaches that individual actions, no matter how small or symbolic, can serve as a form of resistance and can provoke thought and change. The complexity of human nature. The novel portrays characters with multifaceted personalities, revealing the complexities and contradictions inherent in human nature. This reminds us that people are not simply good or bad, but are capable of a wide range of behaviors influenced by their circumstances. The impact of history on personal lives. Grass illustrates how large historical events, such as World War II and the rise of Nazism, profoundly impact individual lives. This underscores the importance of understanding history to comprehend the present and navigate the future. The consequences of nonconformity. Oskar's refusal to conform leads to both isolation and a unique perspective on life. His story highlights the potential costs and rewards of choosing a path different from societal expectations. The search for identity. Throughout the novel, Oskar grapples with his identity and place in the world. This reflects the universal human quest for self-understanding and the ongoing effort to define oneself amidst external pressures and internal conflicts.